My names are Professor Agnes Wakesho Mwang'ombe, Professor of Plant Pathology in the Department of Plant Science, University of Nairobi. I am the PI for Cassava Value Chain Project, which is funded by Mastercard Foundation through RUForum in Kampala, Uganda. Amongst the many activities we are supposed to conduct, it includes training of farmers. And the composition of farmers has to take care of both gender, that is the male and the female. In addition to that, there is a big focus on the youth. So we organized a meeting or a training workshop from 3rd to 8th of November this year, 2019, to train farmers specifically from Kilifi County. And these farmers were drawn from Bahari, Tezo, and Kayafungo in Kilifi County. The farmers in total were 25 of them, and out of 25, 16 were female and 9 were men. Now in that same group of 25, there were 11 youth. And out of the 11 youth, 5 were male and 6 were females. The training took 4 days, that is starting from 3rd up to 7th. It covered the whole total value chain from production, seed sourcing, type of cultivars which are being cultivated in Kenya, to agronomic practices that is taking care of the cassava plant and the opportunities thereof for intercropping with a legume, and specifically in this area, because of the end products, we are focusing on cowpea because we have an interest in cowpea leaf. After that, we looked at what are the challenges facing cassava production in Kenya. We started off by the challenge of getting good, clean, healthy certified seed, which unfortunately is not available. But we took the trainees through a program where we have set up a lab here where we can be able to clean up, or rather to clean up the diseases which are usually transmitted with the cuttings, which is the normal planting process. In addition, we showed them other ways on how to be economical with the seed planting material, especially when we have got healthy certified material through TC. We can be able to raise the mini sets by developing mother plants in the greenhouses, and thereafter we move to mini sets, and we can be able to cover a large acreage with very limited material by employing these technologies. From there, we also took them through on how to handle the tuber, because cassava tuber is highly perishable, and so once it's uprooted, either it has to be utilized fresh or immediately processed. And this is where the value addition component comes in. And we've been able to come up with formulated flour, our famous green flour for porridge. We also have been able to make good bread, cakes, and many other products from cassava, in addition to the normal traditional utilization like making chips, as well as mixtures of legume, as well as the root. In addition to that, we looked at the markets, because the farmers complained there are no markets, yet when we conducted studies, we actually found out the stockists for cassava equally complained there is no cassava. So we took the farmers through and guided them, because of the small scale type of production, or the farms are small, on the need to do aggregation, so that that can be able to attract the other players in the middle to be able to come with transport and pick up this cassava, so that it can be able to get to the markets which are in high demand. In addition, we also did expose the farmers on the need. We are not just growing cassava. We are looking at cassava as a food security issue, because these areas are some of the areas which are usually hard hit, especially during drought, by lack of food. So from the food point of view, this is a useful crop. It's also falling under the group of what we call climate smart crop. In addition, we can also formulate the various flowers we come up with by enriching them with other components, so that we can also deal with the nutritional challenges the same communities or even at large Kenya faces. This crop apparently is one of the crops which the Kenya government is also focusing on. So it brings in that aspect, so that the farmers, as they are farming, they know we are responding also to the national challenges or even regional or global challenges. The farmers were very keen to understand the diseases. And so we took them through both field as well as laboratory to expose to them on those aspects of the pests, which include the diseases as well as insects, and how these can be managed in the field so that they do not interfere. We also took through the farmers the calculation from the cost of producing this crop all along, and what would be the profit like. And one or two farmers were very clear. They are indeed making that money because they have been able to grow a good crop, getting the good high yields. We are talking of yields of no less than 40 to 60 tons per acre. And this is a very high yield indeed. And so the program ended well, in that at the end, the farmers were given certificates of participation before they returned home. But before they left, one of the arrangements we had made was for the farmers, as they get back, especially in this rainy season, to go and raise up a nursery of cassava planting material using the mini set technology. And this has already been done in Kilifi.
Unasemaje? Sawa. Sawa.
Huyu ni mtamu sana. Sifa. Sifa. Sifa bwana. Sifa. Ni mtamu sana bwana. Tamu. Hapo.
Kabisa.
Sawa. Tamu sana. Wow.
Iko vipi?
Tamu.
Haya.
Tamu sana.